Hello to everyone. This video is about instance variable, which is the second part of the previous video, which was on what is variable, types of variable in Java, a brief explanation about what is variable, and we also saw what is local variable, points to remember, program on it, and the scope of the local variable. So this video is all about instance variable today, and which is the second part, and it covers topics like points to remember, in which we will see basic points like what is instance variable, like what is all about it, and then we'll understand it in deep, like what is instance variable. Don't just mug up, okay, by step by looking by seeing a program. Then third is the example. There will be a program on instance variable to identify where is the instance variable in the program. Fourth is the scope of the instance variable to see the visibility of the instance variable. And last is the find out, I'll give a program in the last, and I will also explain the program in the Eclipse IDE, and from that you have to find out that where is the instance variable in it. So let's begin today's video. What is variable and types of variable? Types of variable, as we have already seen in the previous video, the local variable, what is local variable and what is variable. So in this video we will see instance variable, like what is instance variable and the scope of instance variable, the program on it, and we will find out how to identify that this is the instance variable. Okay, and in the third the part 3 of the video, I will make a video of a class variable of part 3. So we'll now see instance variable. Points to remember, in which we will see basic points like what is instance variable, like what is all about it, and then we'll understand it in deep, like what is instance variable. Don't just mug up, okay, by step by looking by seeing a program. Then third is the example. There will be a program on instance variable to identify where is the instance variable in the program. Fourth is the scope of the instance variable to see the visibility of the instance variable. And last is the find out, I'll give a program in the last, and I will also explain the program in the Eclipse IDE, and from that you have to find out that where is the instance variable in it. Points to remember is the variables which are within any class but outside any method or constructor or a block is called as instance variable. As you notice here in local variable, in my previous video, I will just ping the link in my description. Which were inside the method were known as local variable, but in this case instance variable which are within the class but outside the method are called as instance variable. Okay, second point is it has its own copy of instance, as it is a non-static variable, so it has its own copy of instance. It's totally opposite of class variable, which is a static variable known as static variable. Each object has its own copy of instance. In this, whenever we create a object with the keyword new, the variable is also initialized. So third point is this variables are initiated whenever new object is created. In this also you can see that as you just read the first point and the fourth point, you can access the variable, instance variable, from inside any method, block or constructor. Okay, the opposite of local variable. In local variable, the visibility was only inside the method, but in this the visibility is you can access from through the constructor or any block. we are going to like understand it properly now. Now I will show you one class that is ABC. Then in that there is an instance variable that is int demo, integer type. Then a method which has a few lines of statements in it. As you can see in the first statement, it was like instance variable is within the class but outside any method or any other block. As you can see in the program itself, it is within the class. Yes, it is within the class, okay, and but it is outside the method xyz. It is outside the method. Here it can be a constructor, here it can be a block or any other thing, okay. Here, so second point, also it is known as static variable, non-static variable, okay. It is also known as a non-static variable because it uses object. It is initialized with the help of object. Then variable is created when object is created and destroyed when object is destroyed. So it is known as non-static also. Whenever object is created, variable is also created, means it is initialized, and whenever object is destroyed, variable is also destroyed. If you remember in local variable, I have also mentioned that whenever the variable like the local variable, in that there is a method, and if that method completes its tasks, and that local variable also will be automatically get destroyed from that method, okay. Can be accessed by only creating objects. Fourth point, can be accessed by only creating objects. Instance variables can only be accessed through objects only. Like in the last, I will show you a program also how it is done. Now example and a scope. We'll see one example like program, that is a disk demo. In that there is the public string name and an integer type radius is equal to 5. Then a method area. In that we will find out the method of the disk by just multiplying by 3.14 into 5 into 5 like radius. It's just a program to understand, okay. What happens in this, as you can see, it is public string name, it is public. It is also an instance variable. Int radius is equal to is also an instance variable. Now I will explain you step by step. Instance variables are also visible in all methods of the class. Yeah, instance variables are always visible in all methods of the class. As you can see, there is a int radius is equal to 5, but I can access here also radius 5. This is the first line meaning. Second, if the instance variable is public, then if the instance variable is public, then visible outside the class. As you can see, it is public, so it can be visible outside this class also. How now? Like you might have a question like, it can be private, then what? It can be protected, then what? This variable to be public to other class, then you have to use getter setter method. If here is a private, okay, then it has a medium scope. And I will just show you the demo of like private, public and protected in the program and the last. So see the video till end, okay. And third point is the medium scope. In the local variable, it was a low scope, as the variable only had a scope within the method block or constructed, but it has within the class. It can get like from here also, it can be accessed to the method or any constructor or any block. But as in class variable, it has more scope, okay. Now we'll find out where is the instance variable. there is a class student first. In that there is a variable int percentage. It's just a declaration. And then another class student second. That there is a main method, and in the main method I've created object obj1 of the class student first. Of this class I've created one object. Okay, then what I've done is obj1 dot percentage is equal to 50. I have assigned 50 to this variable. Okay, and I'm doing it same. I'm doing twice. I'm creating a one more object. Then I am assigning 80 to that variable to the object by using dot operator here. Okay, now I'll just print it. Both I just print like student first for first object, and I will like for plus operator, and I will print it here with percentage also. Okay, now I will show you how it is done. Can you just find out where is the instance variable in this program? Yes, you are correct. It is on the line number 4. It is the instance variable. Okay, I'll just write here inst. Okay, it is the instance variable. So as you can see, there is instance variable here in the class student first, and the second class is student second. In the main method, and I've created one object like obj1, and with the dot operator I have just assigned 50 to the variable. Then I have done it twice. I have created one more object, that is obj2, and I have assigned 80 to that variable with the help of a dot operator. Then I'm just print it by using system.out.println methods. So I will just run it. Run as Java. As you can see, student first or first object, that is 50, and then percentage symbol for both the 80 and then 50. Yeah, I have told here, like if you write here public, then what happened? I will just save and I will again run here. I will show you. See, nothing difference. Public, because public is also like visible to other class. The visibility of this variable doesn't change. If I write here private, then what will happen? See, I'm getting a compilation error already without saving. I'll just read out what is written. The field student first dot percentage is not visible. It will not get visible until and unless I am not putting a getter and setter method in this class for this class to access this variable. Okay, yeah, so I'm removing it. And what if I write protected? What will happen? What will happen now? So there are like no errors. I will run it again. See, there is no compilation error, no runtime error. How come this? Because protected also has the visibility for the package. For the same package, it will have like visibility like for this percentage variable, it will have visible to the other class which are in this same package or the subclasses of this class. Okay, so I will just remove this and I will keep it normal, like default. Okay, so I just end this video here, and I will come up with a new video, this class variable, on the Tuesday or Wednesday. So bye.